Hi guys, well it's absolutely beautiful here, absolutely gorgeous. Wow, it's been really hot, but it's really nice now. Yeah, it's really nice now. So that's what we're doing, look. I get a shot of where we are. That's the rice fields at the back. How nice is that, look? Absolutely beautiful. So we're going to have a walk down the Province Road. I'll turn the camera around. Let's have a look. Ah, that's a... Well, it looks like Mama's got some little chicks. And she's panicking a little. She's calling the chicks. They look like native chicks actually, guys. So, we'll let Mama... Don't panic, my dear bird. She's there, look. She got some chicks. The chicks are in the grass. Right. How nice is that? Well, this is where we are, guys. We are back in the province. And looks like we've got a nice buffalo. A lovely carabao. And she's definitely been out. She's been out into a pool, I can see she has. She can actually easily get to me here, so I need to move back a little. Looks like she's got a pool over there. How nice is that, look? Lovely carabao. Quite nice. Absolutely beautiful. Looks like she's tied to this rock. So I'll show you actually where she's tied to. But she's a good job, she's quite a nice carabao. Looks like she's on that rock there, look. There's a big rock there. Can't even see it myself, it's that sunny. So there's a big rock. Big pebble. So she's on there, look. She's actually tied there, look. There's a nice little watering hole there for her to wallow in the mud. So I'm going to have to turn round in a minute. So I don't want me back to her, to be honest. Right, so have a nice walk up here, guys, and see what we can see. It's absolutely beautiful and glorious here. And the sun's going down. Quite nice. So I'll try and get you some of these views. Absolutely fantastic. Really beautiful here, guys. The mountain is absolutely lovely. Absolutely gorgeous. Just look at that volcano. Wow. Candelan. Come all the way around. Absolutely gorgeous, look. And that's a carabao. Down there, she's absolutely beautiful. How nice is that? Hello guys, well it's absolutely beautiful. What a beautiful place to be. Well, what we got here, I don't know if it's termites or ants. So I always stand up on top of these. I always stand on top and it gets me a really nice view. So what do you think to that then, out in the province? We're in the province of Murcia, Occidental. And that's the volcano which I love so much. So I get a little spin. Guy there put his carabao out. Absolutely beautiful. And the sun's behind the clouds. So we're going to go for a walk. Bit overgrown up here, guys. So because it's so overgrown, I'm actually going to walk to the bottom here into the province, and then we're going to take a different path. So please make a comment, please share the videos. We're here in the province, it's absolutely beautiful. here in Negros, Occidental. Make a comment, share the videos, please like and please subscribe. And if you see me in Bacolod tomorrow, or you see me in Bacolod in general, come and say hi, come and say hello. Right, take care, God bless. We're going to have a little walk down here, guys, and then we're going to walk into the province. But how lovely is that? I'm actually watching for snakes. I don't know if there's any snakes here, but you never know. So that's what we're doing. We're going to walk down into the province, guys. Right, guys. We're in the province, but we're going to walk down onto the road. See the lorry? You're just going to walk down. We're going to walk through some of the houses. And we're going to have a nice little walk through the rice fields. Absolutely beautiful day here. So that's what we're going to do now. We're in the province. It's absolutely beautiful here. So we're going to have a nice little walk. I'm actually going to turn the camera around in a moment. But wow. It's a really nice time of the day now. It's about 4 o'clock. But that lorry there has been into the province. Quite a big lorry. You can see it's quite a big lorry. And that's going to be hard work actually going down that province road. Because it's really bumpy. And yesterday a tricycle got stuck. So I had to pick him up pick the tricycle up, and we had to push it through the province road. It were all puggled up. Looks like the carabou's gone. So it were big puggle, sludgy. So it can be hard work coming down these province roads. So we'll get down here and we'll see what's happening. It's absolutely beautiful now. Absolutely gorgeous. It is a beautiful day, guys. Absolutely lovely. Wow. What a pleasure to live here. Absolutely gorgeous. I want to move out in the province actually. I do like Murcia town, but I would actually love to move out into the province. Absolutely gorgeous. So that's it. It's absolutely lovely, glorious. Looks like someone's saving up. Because what it is, guys, when you live out here in the province, it's really hard. He's okay. Start talking. I suppose my language is actually very strange to the dogs. They're probably not used to hearing an English voice out here. I mean, some of the dogs, yeah, don't bother you. But that's what they're there for. You need guard dogs here in the province. So it's absolutely glorious. Quite expensive though, guys. You know, to keep running out here in the province, it's actually quite expensive. It costs 200 pesos to come out here and then go back to Murcia. So it's like 200 pesos a day. Just look at them. Wow. They're absolutely lovely. Just look at that colour on them. Wow, absolutely beautiful. Really beautiful colours. Look at the colours on those. How nice is that, look? Absolutely gorgeous. There's always a tree fruiting. There's always a carabao around. It's absolutely beautiful out here. So it always costs Philippines. Right. It's not as cheap as what you think to live out here. Yeah, it can be if you live a simple life. But even a simple life's not exactly cheap. Looks like she's munching away there, look, she's happy. And she's munching away there on that grass. Rice fields. So she's munching away there, look, she's enjoying that. She don't really care. But as I was saying, it can be quite expensive. keep coming out into the province. If you come out every day, well, if you come out just one day, you're talking 100 pesos, 200 pesos. So 1 or 200 pesos every day. It's really expensive, 200 pesos to come out into the province. Okay, if you come out once, it's not so bad. But if you come out regular, wow, it's really expensive. Looks... Ah, it's the house. It's the house build. Looks like they've got some sand. So it looks like they've got some sand and they're cracking on. In fact, look. See where they've reversed in. So it looks like they've actually got some sand here at this house. Like I said, these houses out here, guys, the people what own these houses, they build them gradually because they can't really afford. They can't really afford to finish them straight off. And actually building supplies out here in the province, out here in the Philippines, out here in Murcia, it's getting really expensive. You know, to build an house and for you to buy the materials, it's getting quite expensive now. So, let me show you. So it's getting actually very expensive, you know. So for if you're living out here, it can be expensive. Then you've got a jeepney, which is 200 pesos a day. So it's expensive. And like I said, materials are really expensive. So it looks like, in fact, let me have a walk up. I should be okay to walk up here. I think I should be okay. Got some ducks there by the looks of it. So that's your sand, look. Don't know what, I think it's river sand. I don't know my sand here, guys. I ain't got a clue what it is. Riverbed sand, grit sand. It looks like grit sand to me, but don't know. Might be for finishing. Looks like they might be finishing this house. But it's fairly expensive, guys. It's expensive to build an house. And for, you know, supplies, it's not as cheap as what they used to be. So it can work out quite expensive. And if you're on a budget, it's going to cost you quite a little bit, to be honest. Now, if you've got 30, 40 grand, if you come out here with 30, 40 grand, wow, you've cracked it. No problem. 30, 40 grand's no problem. Build a house, buy a motorbike, buy a four-wheel drive, and you still have plenty of cash to live comfortably. But if you haven't, if you've come here like, say, me, on a low budget, you won't struggle if you use your common sense. But, you know, my point is it's expensive. It's quite expensive. So let's have a look. Don't know how they built this, actually. Quite nice, actually. Looks like that roof's been hit with the hurricane. Because the hurricane actually came through here into Murcia and it did do some damage. Look at the coconut tree in our garden. So that's what they're doing here, look. Looks like they're finishing this house. But the reason it's probably been like this for a long time, this house, because people just haven't got the money to finish it. Quite expensive. And you know, so it's as simple as that really, but absolutely beautiful. We're actually, where these dogs are here, we're going to walk down that road there to see where it goes. So that's where we're going to go, because I think there's a barangay or a province down this road. I think I've been bit about 10 times today by mosquitoes. Now then, where have I been? I don't know, but I've been bit with mosquitoes. So that's what we're going to do, have a little walk down that road, guys. Absolutely beautiful. So I think that's a piggery. And that's the girlfriend doing a blog, because she has her own YouTube channel. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to walk into the province and see what we can find. We're off to Bacolod tomorrow. Well, absolutely lovely. It's really muddy. That's where we've just come from. It don't look much, but it's absolutely slippy. And it's very sludgy. So that's where we've just come from, actually. And look at that rice. We've got lovely rice terraces there, absolutely beautiful. Now it looks like this little bit here is either somebody's garden or a separate piece of land. So we'll have a little walk into the province, see what happens. Absolutely beautiful, look at that guys. We're out, looks like they're cultivating that rice field over there and they're getting it ready for planting up. How lovely is that? Absolutely gorgeous. Lot of birds around. That's absolutely gorgeous. Let me have a look.
Farm, garden, vegetable garden, I think so.
I don't, yeah, it could be a vegetable garden. Quite possible.
There's a lot of birds.
Yeah, they'll be after the insects. So there's a lot of lovely birds out here. I can see some are terns and some are like stork, but I don't know what they are, to be honest. I don't know the name of them, but they're lovely. Some lovely birds. But just look at that, that's gorgeous.
They have long legs.
Yeah, they've got long legs. They're water birds, that's why. They're made for this type of country. So we're here in rural Philippines. So this is as rural, very rural, beautiful place. And that's what you see in the morning,
Simple
that mountain.
lifestyle.
So you see the beautiful mountain. If the clouds are not covering the mountains, it's got a few swallows. So that's absolutely beautiful, look at that. Right, absolutely fantastic. That's got to be hard work, really hard work. But I'm sure it's very profitable. And there's another one here, and there's a carabao. There's a guy with a carabao, it looks like he's pulling a cart. Don't know if you'll see him. Looks like he's pulling a cart. That's another rice field, rice terraces there. Absolutely gorgeous. He's got a carabao there and he's pulling a cart with a carabao. Right, that's where we're off to. We're going down the province road.
Muddy.
Yeah, I know it's muddy. But, oh, there's a carabao.
Yeah, you cannot go.
Well, we can because he's not coming this way, really. So there's a carabao at the end of the road. So we've got to be very careful. Yeah, carabao waiting for you there. Oh, there's a guy there or a lady. Yeah, I think she's taking the carabao. Now, guys, they finish working in the fields. So what they do is they take the carabao to the watering holes. Right, we're going to navigate through this sludge. So that's what they do now, look. Probably taking the carabao to the watering holes.
Muddy.
Yeah, the carabao love the mud. Ah, she's there, look. The carabao, she's there. So I've got to be careful now. I hope this carabao's not actually tied to one of the trees. What's crossing? Yeah, there's a little boy, but the carabao knows the boy. Doesn't know you. Right, we'll have a look. I think the lady's just tying the carabao. Let's have a look. Aye. Looks like the carabao's looks like it's eating leaves. Keep right. Yeah, that's why you need an off-road bike. An XTZ's good for you guys. Ask her, Joveline. Oh, she's a mile behind. I'm saying ask her. She's behind us. She's there. That's your motorbike. Not very good for a road bike. Woof, woof, woof. Looks like an elephant's been down here. It's there, look. A wild buffalo. Hurry up past her. Sailor shot. She's there, look. Good job they used to seeing people. Right. This is a little barangay. Looks like another new build. There's quite a lot of new build going off down here, guys. That's a new build.
Maybe this is the, what, you remember the tricycle yesterday?
Yeah.
Delivered, corrugated
Oh yeah, to
yeah,
that roof.
here.
Yeah, because it looks like, look, yeah, that's it, you're correct.
Yes, here.
Yeah, right. Looks like they're building an house there as well, guys. In fact, this plant here, it's like a laurel. I don't know what it is. It's like that's like a spotted laurel, but here it goes orange. And I know there were some of them plants on there at that other house, but I think they've been taken out. Right. So let's carry on walking.
Yeah, carry on. No?
I don't know. I know that's a beautiful. Let's have a turn around. Well, he was there 1 minute. He's there, look, dog. He's a little bit nervous. Steer. Right, dogs are barking now. So we're out. You know, guys, we walked down here the other day, Sunday, and actually there were 4 or 5 motocross guys.
Yeah.
And this road here, where the dog's going down there, they came up here.
Going through there.
And they went through there, so they did actually, they were giving the bike some stick, so that's where they went. And these roads here for enduro or motocross or trail bikes, it's absolutely fantastic. Here where we are in the province, you can go for miles and miles off-road. So you can go off-road for miles and miles. Down these farm paths, these sugarcane paths, you can go for miles. I mean, you can end up in Back College City following these roads across country. And a lot of motocross and enduro guys, and a lot of guys that mountain bike, they actually come down these roads here, guys. It's absolutely fantastic. You know, you can go, in England you just can't do this. You can't do this in England where I'm from. But you can come out here motorbike and you can absolutely spend hours and hours. And there's just endless trails. Woof woof. Be quiet for a moment. So you can come out here, enduro, ride your bikes. If you've got an XTZ trail bike, you can come out here. Wow, it's a load of fun. So we're going to have to come and follow some of these trails when we get the bike. It's absolutely beautiful out here. Actually, we're going to Back College City tomorrow to have a look at the bike. Not going to be second hand, because a second hand bike is actually no good here in the Philippines. The ones I've seen are really, they're not worth 100 pesos, a lot of them. And they're wanting like that's a big ant. They're wanting 4,000 pesos. They're wanting 45,000 pesos for the bikes. And they're just not worth it. The bikes are actually no good whatsoever. So we're going to have to go and buy a brand new bike. But we're not going to buy a brand new bike. Well, we are. We're actually going to get it on payments. So, like I said, 3 years, 2 years and 1. So we're going to have to get it on payments. That's the only way I'll be able to buy one. So hopefully this week we'll have a motorbike. And we can get over into Don Salvador. Oh, no, I need to run the bike in. Yeah, I need to run the bike in. But not this week. But next week when I've run the bike in, that's what I'm going to do. Get over into Don Salvador and go over into San Carlos. So, yeah, and into Escalante. So we're going to get around. We're going to get around the province. Here in Murcia and Negros. So it should be absolutely beautiful. So it's nice to ride these trails. So it's absolutely fantastic. And you can actually give the bike some stick. I mean, I've got her on the back and there's a bend up there. So you have to slow down here when you get to these little houses, because there's always kids. So it's just a case of slowing down. But just look at that, it's beautiful. Wow, absolutely beautiful here. My God, what's that in the bushes? Is it somebody waiting to mug us? Wow, I thought it were a villain. She's having a good look at us. I thought it were a villain actually waiting to mug us. And believe it or not, when you live out here, the sugar cane. And I'm going to walk you through the sugar cane one day. Oh, I don't know what's happened with this house. Is it the storm? Did the typhoon blow it down? Oh. Ah, was it the typhoon? Asked the lady.
Ano ni siya kuno sayo balay? Balay ni siya kuno nang
I don't know if this house got blown down with the typhoon. What it?
Sang pagbagyo ka Odette. Ah, yes.
Oh, it was the typhoon Odette.
Odette.
Wow.
Ah.
Ah.
Hindi na yung nabalay subong na naman.
Why nasa balong na ni Muti at sa mga bata.
Ah, dito na lang siya.
Wait, can come across here, that typhoon, look at it.
Amo gani balay sang pagbagyo to nakakas na lang ato.
It can come round that mountain.
Amo na ginupad mo yung uli na namo no.
Amo pinanguli lang.
Wow.
Grabe gito si Odette yan.
So that was somebody's house.
Dito bagyo ho.
You know, for that to be somebody's house, what lives there, that must be devastating. But they're like us, aren't they? Filipino people are tough, resilient, and they'll just carry on. As I was saying, that buffalo, I'll chat to you about people hiding in the rice fields. So you're going down a road like this at night, and there's somebody what comes out of that grass there and bang. So you have to be very careful. We'll chat about that another time. Wow, where am I going here, look? Through the sludge. Ah, wow. There's a big carabao. Look at that. Wow, she's quite a big strong carabao. I don't know if that's sugarcane, old sugarcane, or it's just firewood. We've got a little lad here at side of me. Wow, that carabao there. They can get anywhere, them carabaos. There's not much to stop them really. Look at that, absolutely lovely. Strong as... There's a name in there, there's a word, strong as a bull. Well, that's your bull there, look. Carabaos, really strong. It can be an hard life, living in the province, but, you know, it can be a lovely life, you can enjoy it. Oh. So it's hard work, absolutely beautiful. I hope not biting my legs. I'm studying the edges, it's got to be careful. Well, careful lady, right, absolutely beautiful. So that house, typhoon Odette. Wow, so it's devastated somebody's house. Bad things happen, but like I said, people are resilient. Okay, God bless guys. Right guys, we're heading back to Murcia, and as you can see, Odette. So Odette actually did some damage. And actually there's an house, what we've just been looking at with some sand, and that was the same, Odette. So I thought something had happened to the roof, it had fallen down, but actually it was Odette. So it was actually Odette. I have to watch these dogs behind me. That's the look buggers. Yeah, I won't want one of them sinking his fangs into my legs, to be honest. So that's it guys, we're off back to Murcia. It's absolutely lovely. Oh, wait a minute. She's pointing. What, the car? Oh, we'll reverse it. I'll reverse the camera, there's a lorry. So it looks like the workers Looks like they're going to be planting up sugarcane. So we'll get you a lot of that sugarcane, guys. So that's what they're doing. It's absolutely beautiful. And I like to watch sugarcane actually. You know, I like to watch a lot of them planting the sugarcane. Hi. Good afternoon. So that's what we'll do. We'll get some of these guys planting the sugarcane. Looks like all the carabaos have gone. So they must just let it water them up and then take them back. They must take them back home. But I'll reverse it now, see if we can get this lorry. Right, I'll reverse the camera. So that's it. They're up there on the top of the hill, so to speak. And actually, that's what they're doing. See if I can get a bigger picture. So that's what they're doing, they're up there. Looks like they're getting ready to plant sugarcane. So that's what they're doing, guys, getting ready to plant the sugarcane. And like I said, I'm actually looking forward to doing some videos on the sugarcane, watch them planting up. And then we'll get you some harvesting where they harvest it. But that's what they're doing. In fact, it's a really good time of the day now. It's about 4 or 5 o'clock. It's a good time of the day because the sun's going down. So that's what they're doing. Oh, looks like our goats are going. So it looks like the goats are going home. Yeah, so it's the goats. That's the goats going in. So the ladies put the goats out. Where are you? There's always a dog who can manage to sneak up on you in the province. So I think he thinks you're part of the fixture, you're okay. So that's them up there, look. Sugarcane boys. How nice is that? Absolutely lovely. So they've actually harvested a lot of sugarcane. We'll get you some of that later on. Take care, God bless. We're on his way back to Murcia. I love it out here actually, but it's expensive to get out here. But I do actually love it out here. So that's absolutely beautiful. Take care, God bless. We've got some beautiful sweet corn, a field of sweet corn. And actually, if you feel like that, it feels like someone's here. But according to the girlfriend, because she used to live in Don Salvador, it's not actually a flower. Looks like a flower to me. But if we come across onto this one, she said that's the flower. And actually the red here is the fruit. And you can see shooting off there. So I think that could be the fruit. So that's it, all the way along. It's actually a young, they call it young here, guys. It's a young maize. In other words, it's a young sweet corn field. So how nice is that? Absolutely lovely. And that's your foreigners here. So if you like playing with foreigners here, come down to the fields. Right, looks like there's quite a bit going off here in the province. Absolutely gorgeous, don't worry about it. I have a little money. What a beautiful view here in the province.